In her late 20s, Hannah has spent years navigating life as the plus-size woman, who often fades into the background. Long accustomed to unsolicited comments about her weight from family and medical providers, she has settled into quiet acceptance of her body, worn out by repeated failed dieting attempts. She maintains a regular gym routine on her own, walking on treadmills and using lightweight machines a few times a week, but the habit has never shifted her size. For her, the gym is less about transformation and more about the small comfort of showing up, even when no one notices. During a routine checkup, her physician Dr. Isaacs delivers a far more urgent warning than Hannah expects. She opens the appointment by stating they need to discuss comprehensive lifestyle changes, and Hannah immediately pushes back, noting she already goes to the gym. Dr. Isaacs acknowledges her effort but stresses that casual walks are no longer enough. She needs a whole-body approach to address mounting health risks. Hannah reacts with familiar frustration. She has heard this lecture countless times before. She explains she has tried every diet with no lasting results, and she is tired of reshaping herself to meet other people's standards. She is a bigger woman, she says, and she has made peace with that. This time, Dr. Isaacs does not soften her tone. She lays out the hard facts. Hannah's cholesterol is elevated, her stress test shows early signs of potential arterial blockage, and her body fat percentage falls in the morbidly obese range. Without meaningful change, she warns, Hannah faces a real risk of heart attack or stroke before age 40, and managing those conditions later with medication will be far more difficult than preventing them now. This is not about appearance, she emphasizes, it is about protecting her long-term health. Hannah initially dismisses the warning as overly dramatic, but the details land heavily. She is forced to admit she has been ignoring warning signs for too long. Reluctantly, she asks what steps she needs to take. Dr. Isaacs recommends a structured, more strenuous exercise program with a personal trainer, paired with nutritionist support, rather than her current low-intensity routine. The word, strenuous, makes Hannah recoil. She has always hated intense exercise, and she holds a deep distrust of personal trainers, who in her experience only lecture about fad diets, and judge her for enjoying small treats like peanut butter cups. She refuses one-on-one training outright, dreading the humiliation of being singled out and lectured. Dr. Isaacs offers a compromise, high-intensity interval training group classes where she can move at her own pace and ease into the work gradually. Hannah's greatest fear is being the obvious outsider, in a room full of fit people, the center of silent stares. She begs not to be put in a position where she feels exposed. Dr. Isaacs remains firm that the changes are necessary, and says she will send over contact information for a reputable local fitness studio. She schedules a 3-month follow-up appointment, stating their goal is to keep Hannah off prescription medications for as long as possible. Left alone in the exam room, Hannah sighs and dresses, already anxious about what comes next. Nurse Kelly enters shortly after with an information packet, her slim, athletic frame making Hannah feel even more self-conscious. The nurse enthusiastically recommends a trainer named Jordan, explaining he helped her husband rebuild strength after shoulder surgery rehab. Jordan, she says, excels at creating realistic, sustainable fitness plans that fit into ordinary lives, rather than demanding extreme overhauls. Hannah asks if any female trainers are available. Male fitness instructors intimidate her deeply. She can already imagine a muscular, seemingly perfect trainer pointing out every flaw in her body and routine. Nurse Kelly confirms there are female options, but stresses that Jordan is the most skilled and, most importantly, he never shames clients for their weight. He will push her hard, she says, but he will always treat her with respect and meet her at her current ability level. To help Hannah ease in, Nurse Kelly gives her a 4-class free pass, advising her to try group sessions first before meeting with Jordan directly. She praises Hannah for being willing to try, and encourages her to take it one step at a time. Hannah forces a smile, still full of apprehension, but knows she cannot ignore her health any longer. She silently promises herself that if any coach mocks her body, she will leave immediately and never return. After her appointment, Hannah drives to the fitness studio, located in a small strip mall about 20 minutes from her doctor's office. She took the afternoon off work, so she has no excuse to delay. She sits in her parked car for several minutes, summoning the courage to go inside. Her gym bag stays permanently in her car. She has never wanted to bring the pressure of intense fitness into her home. Her hands shake slightly as she walks toward the entrance. She is used to large, impersonal gyms where she can hide in a corner on a machine and go completely unnoticed. Trainers there stopped approaching her long ago, familiar with her steady, slow routine. This small, specialized studio, she can already tell, will not let her blend in. Inside, the air smells of sweat and cleaning spray, filled with the clank of weights and the hum of equipment. The space is crowded, and nearly everyone appears lean, toned, and completely at home. A couple of men near the free weights glance over when she walks in, then look away just as quickly. Hannah's face warms with embarrassment. She knows immediately she is the largest person in the room. She wonders silently how so many people can be at the gym on a weekday afternoon. She approaches the front desk, where a slender blonde woman in form-fitting workout attire waits. When Hannah stammers that she is interested in starting classes, the woman raises an eyebrow and looks her over with open skepticism, asking dryly if she has a membership. Hannah's nerves spike. She explains she has a coupon for 4 free classes, and fumbles in her pocket for the flyer nurse Kelly gave her. The paper catches on her pocket seam, and clatters to the floor. As she bends down to grab it, a pair of worn grey athletic shoes appears in her peripheral vision. She hurries, not wanting to be in anyone's way. A deep, warm voice speaks softly beside her. A man bends down, easily picks up the flyer she has been struggling to reach, and places it gently in her hand, saying it must be hers. Hannah stands up quickly, her face burning with embarrassment. Standing before her is a tall, muscular man with a trim waist and broad shoulders, his defined arms visible through his fitted navy compression shirt. His reddish-brown hair is slightly damp and messy, as if he just finished a long workout. Freckles dust the bridge of his nose and his cheeks, and his bright green eyes hold a friendly, unjudging warmth. She mumbles a quick thank you, her whole body hyper-aware of his presence. She is convinced a man who looks like him would never look at her twice outside this awkward moment. To people like him, she assumes, women like her are invisible unless they are being judged for their size. She turns away quickly, eager to finish her business at the desk and escape the attention. The front desk employee looks past Hannah, batting her eyelashes at the man, and asks if he needs assistance. He smiles, a faint dimple showing in his cheek, and says whatever he needs can wait. She should help this lovely young woman first. Hannah freezes. She glances over her shoulder for a split second, certain he must be talking about someone else. There is no way he could be referring to her. But when she meets his gaze again, he is looking directly at her, smiling openly, no trace of mockery or pity in his expression. Warmth floods her face, but for the first time all day, it is not purely embarrassment. Something about being seen politely, as a person rather than a problem, shifts something in her chest. Her nervousness hardens into quiet, unexpected resolve. She turns back to the surprised front desk attendant, takes a steadying breath, and speaks with more confidence than she thought she had. She tells the woman to sign her up for a full training package with Coach Jordan. As the words leave her mouth, she feels a quiet spark of determination. Her personal mission, Project Peanut Butter Cup, is officially underway. For the first time in years, she is not just going through the motions, she is going all in.